In this video, I'll give you 10 jobs for international students in the UK that you can apply for with any degree, but also that have a high potential of being sponsored for a skilled worker visa. Hi everyone, I'm Valeria and this is Mind the Grad. On my YouTube channel, I share tips and advice on studying and working in the UK and beyond. I know that a lot of international students study degrees in the UK that don't lead to a particular career. For example, business management. It's quite a vague degree. You don't actually know exactly which job to go for after you finish that course. Or maybe you're studying a degree that you don't want to pursue as a career, or maybe you're switching fields. Well, this video is for you because I want to tell you which jobs you can apply for no matter the degree you have studied. Also keep in mind that graduate jobs in the UK are a bit different comparing to other countries. Many positions don't require you to study any degree beforehand because most of the training is done on the job. Many professions also provide qualifications, so it means that you'll be studying towards your professional qualification while you're working and you can obtain all the knowledge you need. So without wasting any more time, let's jump to the 10 jobs for international students in the UK. The first one I want to cover is tax. Career in tax is really exciting because it will allow you to solve different tax problems either for businesses or private clients and individuals. It does require a lot of analytical and problem-solving skills, but all the tax knowledge that you need, you can obtain while studying for professional qualification. You can work on local tax problems, but also international, big cases, and I think that how you specialize and what type of tax will depend which firm you join and which track you pursue. Of course, you have to be quite numerical to pursue this career, but you don't have to study math or economics or finance at university. Quite often, it will just require school-level math, but it does require attention to detail and relationship building skills because you'll be working with different clients and you need to build trust and obtain relevant information in order to consult them on tax matters. The second career is audit and accounting. I kind of combined these two together, even though it is two different careers. Usually you'll pursue a qualification as well. It is sometimes the same one or similar ones, ACA or ACCA, for this type of career. In simple terms, audit is examining different documents and financial systems of the company to make sure that they are compliant with all the laws and regulations in the industry. Auditors make sure that all the information that the company provides to its clients or shareholders or stakeholders or public is accurate and fair. Typically, to start a career in audit, you'll have to join a Big Four or similar firms such as PwC, Deloitte, KPMG, EY, or if you're an international student and you want to be sponsored for a visa, other companies you can target is BDO, Mazars, RSM, and Grant Thornton. If we compare this to all accounting, the career in accounting is a little bit different because usually accountants work within a particular organization, making sure that they provide those financial information accurately. So auditors review financial information and accountants produce this financial information. Other things that someone might get into during an accounting role is preparing financial statements, analyzing financial data, managing budgets, giving financial advice to different departments, maybe handling some tax compliance, and so on. The next type of career that you can pursue is finance. And I kind of broke down finance into two: finance as a support function and finance as a front office banking roles. Let's start with finance as a support function. So each company usually has a finance department which supports different decision makers within the organization with finance questions. So they probably analyze budgets, they analyze regulations, and they analyze different financial data to make sure that the management and other departments know what they're doing and making right decisions. You could also be working in a risk department where you identify and evaluate potential risks of different transactions and portfolios, or maybe you'll be working as a corporate finance analyst where you focus on financial planning and analysis within a specific company. For example, you assess investment opportunities, you contribute to budgeting, you forecast different processes within organizations. Sometimes when you work for internal team, the internal finance team, the company will support you with pursuing a particular qualification, but sometimes it's not required. Sometimes the company is quite happy for you to just obtain the knowledge as you go. The fourth type of career is actually finance as a front office role, and that's when the risk managers, banking, trading, quantitative trading, asset management careers come in. For example, investment banking, you might be helping with different mergers and acquisitions, initial public offerings, or corporate finance activities. You might conduct a specific national analysis, prepare presentations, and support different deal executions. If you were to go for asset management position, you might be analyzing different portfolios on behalf of clients and institutions, or maybe you'll be conducting different research, analyzing different data to help make smart choices on different portfolios and investments. You might be encouraged to pursue a qualification such as CFA, but it really again depends on the role and company. But you could also be doing trading, for example, buying and selling financial instruments like stocks, bonds, currencies, and commodities. You might be working on a trading floor, facilitating the buying and selling financial products. You might be interacting with clients, providing market insights, executing trades, and managing risks. In summary, for this type of career in banking and finance, you don't usually need to have a particular degree, though some companies and roles do ask for certain areas, such as quantitative area, or maybe they want you to study a finance master's. But again, many roles don't require that. But keep in mind that still financial knowledge, financial interest, understanding of financial industry is required. So you can't really go and apply for investment banking with no interest or zero background in finance on the side. So you could study history at university, but make sure that you are demonstrating interest and knowledge of financial industry. The fifth career that you can do in UK without any degree is consulting. And consulting is basically helping a business make decisions. It could be on different type of things. For example, help solve a problem, help make a new investment or strategy, help optimize certain processes. And there are so many types of consulting. For example, technology consulting, people consulting, sustainability consulting, management consulting, digital consulting, marketing consulting, and so on. So on, basically any type of consulting you can think of. But what it requires mainly is making sure you understand what the problem client is facing, you understand what the goals are, then you take it into account, you evaluate the process, you evaluate possible decisions, you do the research, you analyze data, you speak to the relevant stakeholders, and then with with your team, you suggest a solution and explain why this solution is the most effective. I think that consulting is so diverse and requires so many different skill sets, and a lot of people don't realize that you don't have to study a particular degree or even business degree. Quite often having an engineering background or maybe having a health background helps stand out amongst other candidates, because consulting industry requires different skills because there are so many various clients. The sixth type of career is HR, and I am the HR graduate, ex-HR graduate. I pursued career in HR without studying human resources. I actually studied economics and philosophy at university. The way you can pursue a career in HR in the UK, and if you need to use a sponsorship straight away, it's probably through a particular graduate scheme within a big organization. For example, investment bank or pharmaceutical industry, engineering industry, they do hire HR graduates. The good thing about HR is that it's not just about hiring and firing, and it's such a misconception that all you do is recruit people or fire people. There are so many different teams within HR. For example, employee relations, compensation, where you decide how much you pay people basically. There is a relocation team helping you move different talents across the world if it's a global company. There is obviously the recruitment team, but also HR generalist team that helps business with all the HR matters they might face. There is also learning and development team that helps grow talent and develop talent and build leaders of the firm. Usually as a HR graduate, you'll do rotations across various teams so you can grow an understanding of the function as a whole and then decide where to specialize. The seventh career is marketing, and a lot of people think that you do have to study marketing to pursue a career in marketing. I don't think it's true. Obviously, a marketing degree helps, but what is more important is your knowledge of marketing processes. If you can obtain some marketing knowledge, such as Google Analytics or paid ads or HubSpot certifications, or maybe you have experience with managing social media or doing any creative side of branding, then you can pursue this career because your skills are more valued than your degree. Because unfortunately, some marketing degrees are very theoretical and people are looking for more practical skills. They want someone to come in and start helping them with the marketing objectives. So I have seen that a lot of international students can get sponsorship in this area if they can demonstrate relevant skills. But even if you don't have a lot of marketing skills, there are lots of graduate schemes that encourage you to apply, and if you can demonstrate your interest and potential to learn, you can definitely pursue this career and get sponsored. The eighth step of career is business development or sales. I think that it is quite a similar careers, even though a lot of people don't realize that. They think that business development is more kind of consulting. In my opinion, business development is making sure that your business grows in revenue and acquires new clients. So usually it means that you will need to do market research, identify potential customers, new markets, maybe trends in the industry. You'll try to find and qualify different leads or clients through different channels such as networking, online research, LinkedIn, cold calling, emailing. Maybe you'll be building different relationships, for example, through different events or going through different meetings, making sure that you have that long-term relationship building to keep clients happy and keep the business within the organization. And obviously, maybe you'll be developing different proposals, presentations, negotiating contracts with different clients to make sure that they bring a lot of revenue. But sales is actually quite similar position, and it probably requires you a little bit more, reaching out to particular people, but you do, and probably you also need to have quite a specific product knowledge, that's where your communication has to be perfect. You have to know different sales techniques, maybe do some reporting for the management, how the sales are going. But in my opinion, these two careers are very, very closely aligned, and sometimes sales roles are called business development and business development roles are called sales. So what you'll be exactly doing depends on the company and firm, but overall I think that's quite a good role to get into if you're looking for a sponsorship and you want to get that commercial knowledge. A ninth career you can pursue in the UK without any degree is law. And you're probably thinking, what, Valeria, you said it's without any degree and you just telling me about career in law? Yes, surprisingly, a lot of firms will sponsor your visa and your education for you to become a trained solicitor for them. Obviously, you know that being a lawyer or solicitor in the UK means providing legal advice to different clients. And there are lots of companies, international companies, that sponsor international students and hire international students for this type of career. They sponsor visas, but they also sponsor education. So if you didn't study a law degree, you'll have to do two things. You'll have to complete a qualification, which is usually called a GDL or Graduate Diploma in Law, or a conversion course, which will give you relevant legal knowledge. After that, you'll undertake the legal practice course or LPC. It's a professional training program. And even if you studied law, you'll also need to do an LPC. Once you do the LPC, you'll start your training contract. And the training contract is a 2-year period of practical training where you work as a trainee solicitor under the supervision of qualified solicitors. So during this time, you'll gain hands-on experience in different areas of law. Most international students that do get this sponsorship are usually in the corporate law, commercial law, or property law type of roles. And a 10th career that you can pursue with any degree, if you're an international student in the UK, is project management. And project management kind of name speaks for itself. It's managing projects and different aspects of projects, starting from planning, conception, to organization and executing. So if you're a graduate in project management, you most likely will be leading the project from its conception or planning to its execution. You do have to be executing different tasks and resources to achieve specific project goals, and you probably have certain constraints such as time, budget, and scope. So what things you'll be doing? You'll probably be planning the project, which is obviously defining these tasks, defining the objectives, estimating resources, creating schedules, and so on. Then you'll be managing a team where you'll have to be assembling and leading project team, assigning tasks, facilitating collaboration, make sure that everyone knows what they're doing, they are progressing within the tasks. You'll be communicating with different teams, stakeholders, team members, providing updates, addressing concerns, managing expectations. There could be many different industries where you can be a project manager. Engineering is a big one, construction is another one, obviously finance, marketing, even consulting type of industry. Another one is technology and healthcare. So you do have to look for industries that interest you and look for particular positions. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was quite quick and short, but I just wanted to give you some ideas to explore careers in the UK. It is okay if you don't know where you're going yet. It's okay to explore and apply for different positions and then learn about these industries and roles as you go through the recruitment process. But please try to identify the jobs that really suit your skills, your natural strengths, your interests long term, because it'll be easier for you to pass the assessment process that way. If you need some help through free materials, I do have this list of 100 potential sponsors in the UK. I do have a free CV template. I also offer paid resources such as one-on-one consultations with me or my team. I have a amazing online course which covers step-by-step process of getting hired in the UK, and the course is called Get Hired in the UK. So check out all the links in the description of this video. But I also work with clients one-to-one through my personal VIP consultation programs. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope to see you on my channel again. Subscribe. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and best of luck from Grad. Bye!